Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown. It's officially game day, Game 1, Stanley Cup playoffs, Edmonton Oilers, LA Kings going down tonight at 8 p.m. Well, I say 8 p.m., but we all know it's going to be 8:20, 8:30 before that puck is dropped in Los Angeles. But officially, the playoffs getting started here for the Edmonton Oilers and LA Kings for the fourth straight year. As we know, the Oilers taking down the Kings in 7 games, 6 games, and then 5 games last year. So the natural progression would be a 4-game sweep for the Edmonton Oilers, but my prediction was we're going to see a 6-game series between the Oilers and Kings. So I think the Edmonton Oilers definitely have to get a split here in these first 2 games with the LA Kings. So either Game 1 or Game 2 is must win. You don't want to come back to Edmonton down 2-0 in this series, being forced to win 4 out of 5 games. I believe this team could do it if need be, but you don't want to have that kind of stress on you in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. So hopefully the Edmonton Oilers can come out strong. If they win Game 1 tonight, they're ahead of the game, can afford to lose Game 2 if need be, can come back 1-1. So a great start would be something the Edmonton Oilers would definitely be looking for tonight. The Oilers typically don't do that well in Game 1 of a series, although that did change a bit last year. So hopefully that carries forward this year. So going into tonight, we all wanted to know who's in, who's out. So this is the latest from Oilers insider Tony Brouwer. Trent Frederick is a game-time decision tonight, so we won't know until close to puck drop. Jake Wallman returns to the lineup tonight. Brett Kulak is in. He and his wife welcomed their second daughter into the world, Skylar Brooklyn Kulak, yesterday. So congratulations to Brett and his wife, and really happy that we're going to have Brett Kulak back here for Game 1. John Klingberg is out, Evander Kane is out, and Stuart Skinner gets the start in Game 1 for the Edmonton Oilers. And for everyone wondering, where's Evander Kane? He seemed like he was good to go. Why hasn't he been activated? Well, I think it's tied to a report from Elliot Freeman on 32 Thoughts saying that the NHL is going after teams for activating players too quickly off of long-term injured reserve after keeping them there until the start of the playoffs. So it looks bad on the Edmonton Oilers activating Evander Kane for Game 1 of this series after having him on LTIR all season long. So it's probably something like that. I don't know if we see Evander Kane for Game 2 or if that's a long enough wait. I think Evander Kane is ready to play, so I don't think that's the issue for the Edmonton Oilers. I think it's a thing between the NHL and them right now, just trying to sort it out. My guess is we see Evander Kane for Game 3 back in Edmonton, but let's see what happens here over the next few days. Trent Frederick obviously remains the last mystery here for the Edmonton Oilers. With no Evander Kane, you'd like to add Trent Frederick, add some physicality to the lineup for the Oilers for Game 1, but we'll see what happens here over the course of the day. These were the lines and pairings yesterday for the Edmonton Oilers, so it should be pretty close to what we see tonight. It was a top line of Zach Hyman, Connor McDavid, and Connor Brown, a second line of Vasily Podkolzin, Leon Draisaitl, and Victor Arvidsson, a third line of Jeff Skinner, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Kasperi Kapanen, and a fourth line of Matthias Janmark, Adam Henrique, and Corey Perry. Trent Frederick may be inserted in there somewhere, probably a Kapanen or a Janmark coming out in favor of Trent Frederick if he is good to go. Defense was rotating in practice yesterday, so there was no set pairings, but as we know, John Klingberg is out, Brett Kulak is in, Jake Wallman returns, so we'll probably see something like Darnell Nurse, Evan Bouchard, Brett Kulak, Jake Wallman, Ty Emberson, and Josh Brown possibly. Could be Cam Dineen in there. Those are kind of the options for the Edmonton Oilers going into Game 1 tonight. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much the latest going into Game 1. Like I said, 8 p.m. start, but expect a puck drop probably around 8:20, 8:25 in LA for Game 1 tonight between the Edmonton Oilers and LA Kings. So let me know your thoughts on Game 1. Are you feeling confident? Do you think the Kings take Game 1? Can the Oilers get a split in LA? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.